Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Gloves, in my opinion, are a very important part of your kit, very important part of your shooting supplies. If your hands get burnt, cut, or otherwise scraped up, things in the shooting world and tactical realm can become significantly harder and definitely more painful. If you don't have your hands are burned up, things like that, you're not holding a gun, shooting a gun very well. And so I think that gloves are a very important and oftentimes overlooked part of your kit. And so today we're going to go over the Glove Station impulse gloves. Let's check them out. So for full transparency, I bought two pairs of Glove Station gloves. They're both impulse. These are the M90 camouflage ones, and these are the Coyote ones. They're both extra large. They're both the same pair of gloves. They just look a little different. And that is about it. I have no relationship with Glove Station. I first heard of them through a good buddy of mine, Chris from the 740. I'm going to put a link to his channel down below. I'm sure you can find, I believe the video is still online, where he, during a live stream, interviews and talks to the owner of Glove Station about products they currently have and that are coming out with. So check out that if you are interested in more stuff from Glove Station. Additionally, everything that I use in this video, from my hat to glasses, I get these questions a lot, from my hat to glasses, even this patch, rifles, whatnot. I'm going to put a way you can find all that stuff down below, and you can check all that stuff out as well. But let's get into the important part of this video, and that is the gloves. So some time ago, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, I did a little short series, two to four videos of just trying to find a pair of gloves that I really liked and that I thought were suitable for the shooting and kit realm. Landed on the, what are they, 1/2 mil ultra high dexterity mechanics gloves with the Velcro and whatnot. Been using those for years. You've seen them in my shooting videos, stuff like that. But through watching the video with Glove Station on Chris's channel, I thought I'm gonna go run over there, buy a couple pair, see what they're all about, and do another video on gloves. Again, these are the impulse gloves. They very much emulate or look like pig gloves. I'm hoping they're made better than pig gloves, because all my experiences with pig gloves, not just a pair that I had that fell apart almost immediately, but everybody I've ever talked to that used them said they didn't last long. I've had these all of 2 weeks, so this is sort of an initial impression. I spent all day yesterday doing run and gun training and practice, and so these particular pair, I didn't wear the Coyote pair at all. This particular pair got a hell of a workout yesterday. And through all of that, there are no snags, cuts, rips, tears, frays, or anything like that. So first impressions are automatically, as far as durability, first impressions are so far good. Now, Glove Station does offer hard knuckle gloves, the rubber ones, the rubber knuckle, the ones that have like a rubber knuckle and then the rubber continues down the fingers a little bit. They sell gloves with fingers cut off, hotter or colder weather gloves, and things like that. This is the highest dexterity glove I think they sell at the point of me purchasing it. I haven't been on the website today to know if they've come out with anything new. But high dexterity is of importance to shooting, so you can buttons, gizmos, gadgets, things like that. And these certainly fit the bill. They're a little thicker than the mechanics gloves I'm used to wearing, but not so thick that they are cumbersome or affect grip in any significant way, or affect dexterity in any significant way. Now, as you can see with a pistol, I have full use of the mag release, able to actuate everything, do everything I need to. Trigger press is nice. I don't disturb the gun any more than I would normally would. Things like that. There are grip panels in the palm of the glove, rubbery type grip panels, and so they actually aid a little bit in grip as far as stickiness, which is nice, but they do everything they're supposed to do. Like I said, they really don't interfere with any of the mechanics of shooting. Same thing with rifle, right? Everything is good as far as that goes, right? Nothing is cumbersome, nothing is affecting the way I'm able to mechanically interface with the firearm. So as far as dexterity goes and all that, I've been pleased with these gloves. Now on the back side here, they have a design. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the website. I don't know if that's like the design or like the logo of the store or whatever. But and then there's the grip panels on the palm. They come with a nicely sewn loop, and I mean nicely sewn. Like that's how I've been putting them on, is yanking on that loop. And I mean, you can see that they seem to be sewn in quite well. They are a just below the wrist design, so with something like the mechanics that I'm used to wearing, the Velcro actually gets bunched up, like say on my watch. On this wrist it really doesn't matter, but like on my watch, the glove is a little longer, and so it actually kind of bunches up, and I don't know how much dexterity I lose in my wrist because of it, but it definitely is a longer, and with that big rubber flap, Velcro flap on those gloves, it's definitely noticeable. And on these, again, sort of a below the wrist design, right? And so as far as this sort of range of motion, it doesn't affect that either. Now they are touchscreen as well. I can scroll through RTT Guns and Gear on YouTube. You can even hit the subscribe button with these gloves. I promise you, try it. Go get a pair of these gloves and go to RTT Guns and Gear on YouTube and hit the subscribe button. It'll work. These work well. This works really well to scroll through, which is nice for map reading and stuff like that. When you're out in the field, if you happen to have offline maps and things like that, whether it's OnX or some other website, you can still wear these and be able to scroll through things like that. So at the end of the day, I'm going to say that I am 95% pleased with these gloves. Where does that last 5% come from? Sizing. And I don't mean that their sizes are off. I wear extra gloves with everything else. My welding gloves are extra large. My material handling gloves are extra large. My mechanics gloves are extra large. My mixed martial arts gloves and boxing gloves are extra large, or boxing gloves less of a sizing thing, but mixed martial arts gloves are extra larges. And these are extra larges. So these fit pretty good. This pair, there is some consistency issues as far as from this pair to this pair. And I understand that not everybody's hands are, just because you wear an extra large, it's not going to fit exactly like the next person's extra large is going to fit, right? You can only make gloves in so many sizes. You can't do like extra large plus or large plus, just for that guy that's just a little bit larger than large, a little bit smaller than extra large, right? However, the right hand of this glove is significantly larger than the left hand of this glove and fits much looser on my hand than this glove does, even though my right hand is a fuzz bigger than my left. In every pair of gloves I wear, my right hand is tighter in the glove than in my left, with the exception of these. This particular pair, not these that I'm wearing. These that I'm wearing fit very evenly on each hand. But of the Coyote pair here, the right hand is significantly larger than the left. Not so much larger that I'm unable to use it, but I don't know how well you're going to be able to tell this, right? But that looks pretty freaking snug, I would imagine, on camera. It feels snug. It's nicely snug. It's correctly snug. And if you've ever worn gloves like this, you know what I mean by correctly snug. You know, not too tight that you're restrictive, but not so loose that you're getting like pieces of the cloth caught in stuff because of loose edges. With this pair, I go to put this side on. Right? Seemed fairly normal, right? And that side just slides right on. This glove is, if you can tell, right? If I go like that and like this side is actually feels a lot looser. The fingers are a little longer. This whole glove is just a little bit bigger than this glove. Is it going to stop me from doing what I need to do? No, it seems to be okay as far as that goes. But with that said, since people's hands aren't exactly the same, but for somebody with slightly smaller hands than mine that might run into the same issue, this glove could be overly large on their hand, on one hand or the other, or both sides, or whatever has happened in production that has made the two gloves not sized the same. Like I keep feeling the need to do this to tighten this one up where this one's not, right? So that would be the 5%. That would be the only thing that I say about these gloves thus far, is that this glove feels loose on my hand, almost feels loose on my hand. This glove does not. The M90 gloves, those camouflage ones I was wearing, they fit the same on both hands. So there is some consistency issues with my sample size. Again, though, with that being said, I think overall they're a good pair of gloves thus far. They've held up. They seem to be durable enough, at least in the 10 hours of yesterday, running with them a lot. Didn't affect my shooting, didn't negatively affect my shooting. If anything, they may have positively affect my shooting because of the grip panels in it. They're pretty sticky. Didn't negatively affect reloads, anything like that. So, good. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to put a link to Glove Station down below. Check them out. They're just under 30 bucks. I think this pair was 28. The solid color pairs are 26 or 7. I don't know if that price will stay the same, but as of the time of this recording, that's what the prices are. So they're reasonably priced. They fit reasonably well, and they seem to be of good construction and dexterity. So outside of the one little issue of the glove sizing left to right being weird, yeah, I think these things have all the bases covered and everything you need in a good pair of gloves. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. When you hit that notification bell, select all notifications where the bell is. That way you can get more videos from me. Thank you. We'll talk to you later.